Hello everybody and welcome back to the Witch's Nook. I am the Witch of the Nook, Marshall, and today in this video we are going to be talking about Hecate or Hecate. There are many ways to say her name, and this is probably going to be a little bit lengthy of a video, so if you want, get yourself a cup of tea like I have here and get comfortable. Now, Hecate is the goddess of keys, daggers, snakes. She's known as the mother of darkness, and she's the queen of the witches and sorcerers. And she's also known as the queen of the crossroads, too. Well, goddess of the crossroads. And she's a very transformative goddess. She helps you start anew, and she's a fairly powerful goddess, and she's fairly ancient too. She was mostly worshipped in Greece, but she has other names in different cultures, and no one really knows where she actually originated from. And when you start to work with her, it can get pretty scary because she'll push you to your limits, and she won't want to work with you if you don't push her to her limit. If you don't want to be pushed to your limits, if you're comfortable with your spirituality now, and your mindset and your emotions, then Hecate is not a very good person for you to work with. She's also known as the Mother Maiden the Crone, and her colors are red, white, and black. And she's a mother. That's what she is. She takes care of people. She is usually depicted with hounds by her side and torches in each hand. She's a guider. And her symbols are the crossroads, three-leaf clovers, anything that's three that represents transformation or anything like that. She likes dandelions, any type of flower, but dandelions, anything poisonous, mugwort, sage. She's very deep in there. And she's also known as the Keeper of the Keys. She's an underworld goddess. She deals with the underworld and she deals with spirits. And if you do spirit magic, she's an amazing person to work with. And if you want to decorate your altar, you can make a candle like I have here. You can't really see it that well because it is white, but it is decorated with herbs, and it's dressed with herbs and such, and honey. She loves honey. And now at the bottom I have an offering plate that has flowers, gold, all sorts of things. Offerings they can make to her are alcoholic beverages, flowers, gold, blood, and things like that. She's associated with snakes, dogs, hounds, wolves, ravens, crows, owls, snakes, slugs, snails, spiders, and all these other animals, and she's very incorporated into a lot of people's lives. And she won't punish you if you stop working with her. She understands that people change and they move on. She understands that, and she is the goddess of change, so she's okay with it. And I actually have a passage in a book that mentions her. This is called Dark Goddess Craft, and this is also another one of her things. It's called Hecate's Wheel, and you can get necklaces and pendants of it on Amazon or anywhere else like that. And if I can find it, there's a prayer to her in here. It's called the Invocation of Hecate, but it's also a prayer that you can do. It's Hecate, one who stands at the gates, lady of the crossroads, night wanderer, I invoke thee, nocturnal one of saffron robe, torches in hand, you light the way, a choice to make at the crossroads, the darkness of the underworld to fare. Titaness, keeper of the keys of all the universe, show me the way, help me unlock the parts of myself that I have kept hidden, help me unlock the path before me, that I may walk in it, not in fear, but with you by your side. I am older than they say, I am the conception of time, and will be there and demise of all. I am the governor of all your crossroads. I am the footsteps along your path. I carry you when you can no longer walk. I am the brightest star in the sky. I am the universe within. I am the darkness without. I am magic in all things. I am poison of no things, and cure to life, and transformation through death. Know me now by this name, Hecate. And there's actually a ritual in here they can do that's called the Ritual of Insight of Choosing a Path, and she'll help you choose which path is helpful for you. And offerings that you can leave to Hecate, like I said, are roses, well, any flowers, she loves flowers, honey, garlic, she's also associated with garlic, eggs, salt. There's also black salt you can make with the ashes that you keep from your incense, especially if you have a smudge stick like this. You can put them inside your conch shell, this isn't a conch shell, abalone shell, like this, down to, ooh my goodness, I just spilled a whole bunch of them. It's okay though, I'll collect them up later. And you can keep them in there, and then you mix it with, I'll just have a whole video about how to make black salt. I'll just do it that way. And you can do things like that. You can also meditate with Hecate, and she'll help you with things. I have dreams about her often, actually. She usually comes with me in a black gown, and she has a starry crown upon her head, and her dogs walk before her, and her dreams are very vivid with me. I have a very strong connection with her. I've been working with her for years. And sorry, my window's open because I like fresh air. But she's an amazing goddess, and the best way to just get to know her is to start praying to her at night. Every night. The candle that I've dedicated for her, I light it at night, and I have incense that are dedicated to her. She loves rosemary. I have a rosemary smudge that I light off to, along with, my dog's barking. He's my familiar because I work with Hecate, and my cat passed away. Oh, she's also associated with cats, but my cat passed away, so I got my dog, and he's my familiar with her now. His name's Ranger, and he barks a lot. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, pray to her every night. Incense that are associated with her are you can do mugwort incense, myrrh, frankincense, dragon's blood. Another mythical creature for her is dragon's blood. And yeah, she's the goddess of change and transformation. And she's a fairly powerful goddess, and if you are looking at this video because you want to know how you can work with her, she will help you with your magical practice, and she'll make your practices stronger, but at a price, of course. Everything has a price. But she's fairly loving. She's a mother. But she likes it when her devotees are devoted to her and worship her. And I actually have on my grimoire, I have 3-leaf clovers on them for it, and then I have an adaptation of her hanging from it down at the bottom with a pearl hanging there too. And I have a prayer for her in here. With starlit skies, moon-filled nights, I send this prayer into flight. Across the land, sea, and air, by candles flame and incense fair, may my words be fair and true. From my heart I now find you. May their sweet intentions be accepted by you, Mother, oh Mother, Hecate. May you find them pleasant and fair, and they may please you beyond compare. May your light shine and show me the way, guiding me through to a brand new day. So I praise you again, just once more. This is my love, evermore. And I say that prayer every night, and I'll light my candle beforehand, and I'll pray to her, and then I'll snuff the candle out, and then I'll let the incense burn all night. And then I also leave meat out for her hounds. She also likes fish, but I will leave pork or something out for her hounds. And I live right next to a crossroads, so if you do, I'm using natural light, which is why I'm so white in this. And the sun was over here, and behind my curtain, and now it's like going down, so it's just making me whiter, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, if you live next to a crossroads, you can leave offerings for her at the crossroads. You can also bury your offerings or burn them. But yeah, you can look at so many different stories and adaptations of Hecate on online and on YouTube and on blogs and all these certain things. And everybody's story is going to be relatively the same, but everybody's connection with her is different. She's fairly powerful and, like I said, ancient. And if you want to show that you are devoted to her, you can wear a key somewhere on your body. And I also have a key on my altar that I keep for her too. And one way to know that she's around is you'll get goosebumps. When I got my first statue of her, well, an adaptation of her, when I opened it, a wave of energy just went over me and all the hairs on my body just stood up. And when I call her on prayer and in ceremonies, I'll feel the same way and my breath is almost taken away. And even in TV shows and stuff, when I hear her and they invoke her, I feel it too, like she's standing there with me, which is kind of weird, but it's whatever. I pray to her like a Christian would pray to God, like, please God help me, like, go throughout my day, and I'll say, Hecate, Mother, please help me throughout my day. Help me with things that might stand in my way. Help me see changes. Help me be a better person. And I just pray to her throughout the entire day. I'm very devoted to her. And I don't know what else to say about her. If you guys have questions, you can always comment down below, and I can research things for you. I also have textbooks and everything that I can lend to you, and I can tell you my personal experiences with her. You can also follow me on Instagram at the Witch's Nook if you guys have questions and things like that, and just things like that. And down in below the comments, tell me if you guys have worked with her before, or if you guys have been interested in working with her and didn't know anything. She's also, don't be scared of her. She wants you to get over her fears. When you work with her, she will push you to your limit. I am not joking. She will expose your fears to you, and she will force you to overcome them. One thing to do is, before you go to bed, meditate in the dark for at least 10 to 15 minutes. And meditate with your eyes open in pure darkness. And what you want to do is, you know how you can unfocus your eyes if your eyes get lazy? If you can do that by yourself just naturally, just watch images dance in the darkness. That's what I did, and that's how I'm personally connected to her. And I started having dreams about her. And ask her to visit you. Ask her that you want to meet her in person and all that. If you guys like this video, I dropped my remote. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to comment and subscribe if you already haven't. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, evening, or day, and I'm going to see you back at the next video in this Witch's Nook. May Hecate guide you and her hounds protect you. Blessed be.